Hello, welcome to second year anniversary short video. Congratulations to Incredible CJ to also have a 2-year anniversary a week earlier. Yes, January 17th was a fateful day back in 2013 that I loaded my first video. And I may have told this story already, but when I loaded that very first video, there was never any intention to have a channel. I had a lot of friends that I exchanged emails throughout the years on books that we have, and often I find that taking a scan of the book just doesn't do justice to how nice some of my books were. And so when I got my camera for Christmas, it was an early Christmas present of 2013. I decided, why not just play around with it and shot the video. I bought the camera originally to start video my son. He was entering, his kindergarten year at school, and it would be fun to videotape his progress through the years. So that was the original intent to buy the camera. But so I shot my first video and I load it, and I load the video on YouTube, and I sent the link to my friends, and all of them watched the videos, and they got back to me that they saw the video. It looked great. The book looked awesome. That's it. Most of my friends are not YouTubers either, so no, they're not gonna leave comments or anything like that. They just watch the video and that's it. But somehow, Hero Hunter 81 Clint stumbled across my video. I'm not sure how he found me. Perhaps he was doing some kind of search on Hulk 181 or Batman 227. That's my very first video. I shot a video that showcased my Hulk 181 and Batman 227. So he was the very first person to subscribe to me and leave a comment. And so because of that, Clint, many thank you, because without Clint making that initial contact, I'm not sure if the channel would have been created, because that was never my intention. Many of the stuff prior to joining YouTube, I was very active in on the CGC forum, the Collector Society forum. I did a lot of posting there. I even wrote a long journal that kind of outlined the history of my collecting. And many of my videos are a reflection of that journal, because I basically took the same material that I used to write the journal, as far as my very first comic books, my first convention, my favorite artists, so on and so forth. So YouTube was just an extension of what I was trying to communicate as far as my passion for the hobby. So it has been 2 years. How time flew. Certainly it's boggled my mind. It's how much time I put down into YouTube. I sat down this past week and tally up, and it's mind boggled that I had something like 350 plus videos on YouTube. Too much free time. And the amount of times, on many of the topics are a lot. I mean, I can't believe that there's, something like 8 hours of comic book grading videos. Somewhere I wrote it down, but it was a lot. It was, let me see. I thought I wrote it down somewhere, but I cannot find it. But this 8 hours of comic book grading, maybe 7 hours of author spotlight, 6 hours of me talking about why comic books are so addictive, and then the newest series, the one where I do the first rating of first appearances, already that's almost 4 hours worth of video. So there's something like 65 hours worth of video. You know, when I make video, I don't really pay much attention to it. The only thing that I pay attention to is trying to keep it within 10 to 12 minutes, because to me anything longer than that tend to be way too long. But I don't, pay that much attention to like how much cumulative I have put into it. But now that I know there's 65 hours worth of me yapping out there on YouTube, so a big kudos to everybody. I try not to. It'd be too hard for me to rattle off all the names of people that watch my channel. No doubt there are many people that just start watching, and then many that started 2 years ago. So Hero Hunter, some of the old timer that been with me from the very first week or the first month would be somebody like Hero Hunter, Sleepy Reader, most are not. Like I said, there's a handful of people that joined, that subscribed to me very early. Captain Cummins, and many have come and went. YouTube has a funny way of seeing people drop off, and luckily I find joy on YouTube without having to buy a lot. And for some people, when they stop collecting for whatever reason, they kind of drop off YouTube, and I understand that. Collecting is fun, but it's a small part of life. As we go through life cycle, at certain part of life, things become more important. So I bought my first comics in 1981, and for sure I dropped off and went back in twice in my lifetime. So there were times where I don't want to do anything with comic books. So it's not a surprise to see some people disappear and fade from YouTube, and then some people came back. So anyhow, a big kudo thank you for everyone that stuck around the last 2 years and watched my videos. For sure, going forward, same old stuff. I most likely I probably will slow down a little bit. I don't imagine myself putting out more than 2 videos a week. I'm running out of things to talk about, unless other people have something that they want me to do on the video, besides showing my collections. I haven't done any of that kind of showing my collection. I'm just not sure that's a good idea to sit there and flip through a whole short box. But that's it.